Welcome to day 5 of NaNoWriMo, for those of you that are actually participating versus those that want to wait another year. But in day 5, you should be at approximately 8,333 words. If you're above that, congratulations. If you're a little bit behind, don't worry, there are plenty of days ahead to catch up and get ahead, because getting ahead is important, especially around Thanksgiving. So use that weekend to get as far ahead as you can, possibly. Anyway, my present novel as of this video is at 7,625, and that's with me not having written too much today. But I'm going to get on that before Castle and a couple of other shows are on tonight. I know I said I was working on a adaptation of Little Red Riding Hood in a post-apocalyptic world. But it occurred to me that, one, she kind of already lives in a world like that because there really is no technology, so I would also have to build an entire backstory around there being technology in her world and suddenly it all going away. And I didn't exactly do too much plotting this year. I was a very, very bad plotter, unfortunately, which is my own fault. But I was lazy. That is the only reason. So now this novel is fully being pantsed beyond the basics that I've already created. And I actually think pantsing is a little hard to do because I'm having a hard time coming up with, 1,700 words a night just off the top of my head. I mean, for the most part, when I plotted, I at least knew how to get from A to B and from all of these different scenes and everything, and now I'm just kind of making it up and writing flashback scenes, and I'm not even marking chapters. I'm just hitting enter a couple of times and away I go. So it's a little weird for me, and this is a very interesting experience so far because I truly have never pantsed a Rimo before. So while yes, I did do some plotting, most of it's already there. It's Little Red Riding Hood. I'm pretty sure we all know the novel. Short story. And I figured out some basic stuff about like who the characters were, but beyond that, I know nothing else about the plot and how I want things to go. So I'm taking some advice from some friends, and I'm just kind of haphazardly writing whatever comes to mind, and if something cool comes to mind, then something cool comes to mind. And if nothing does, then nothing does, but you never know. In other news, I did convince a friend to join, so hello to her. She is shooting for a goal of 25,000 words, just so she can kind of get back in the mood of writing now that she's been out of college for a couple of months. And she felt really bad because she hadn't written in a really long time. So I can understand, and I convinced her that Rimo is a good place to get back into the habit of writing because it really is. Granted, you lock your internal editor into the basement and abuse them for 30 days, but it's okay, they'll survive. And you know what? Come December and the other 11 months of the year, you can let that inner editor out and let them go attack your novel. So I hope everyone is doing well. Let me know in the doobly thing, the comment section, and let me know how you're doing, because I'm curious how all of my subscribers are doing, because you all are awesome, and I'm sure for those of you that are participating, want someone to give you accountability and someone to cheer you on. Woo! I'm a big proponent of National Writing Month. So, stay excellent, don't forget to be awesome, and if you're in America, don't forget to vote, okay? Like, vote, it's so important. I know that's going around on YouTube thanks to Vlogbrothers and everybody on Twitter and Tumblr, but voting, it's important. But I know I said that So I know I said I was working on an adaptation of Little Red Riding Hood in a Let's try that again.